What's up, you guys? Um, how is everyone? Uh, Break the silence before I block that user. They said, tell the truth, fat ass bitch. Wow. That's a real way to start a show, ain't it? Oh, shit. I wish my ass was fat. Just saying. Pretty sure there's a lot of us that would like to have a nice round bottom. Bum. But we can't always have what we want, now can we? So anyways, how is everyone? Hi, Bubba. Hi, Chas. Hello there, my handsome hubby. I hope we're all doing good. I don't know if you noticed or not, but we have both of our channels back and live. Hey, Luann. How are you? Hi there, Froggy Carter. How are you? I hope everybody's doing wonderful. Yeah, the drama is heartbreaking. It's disgusting, which is why I chose just to drop it. The saddest thing is, I thought maybe creating a group where my mods and stuff where we could all talk, that it would be helpful. And what ended up happening is what I normally don't do. I don't go and watch these people that talk about me or talk about, the people I care about, because that right there, that's sabotage. Why would you want to listen to people lie about you? There's no reason for it. So I would say, please, let's not discuss it. And it really all just got out of hand. Still don't really know what actually happened or why everything transpired the way that it did. I don't know. All I can tell you is that when these other people decide that they want you to be done, they'll do anything they can do to make that happen, if that makes sense. As far as any other creators, they are 100% welcome to come here and talk with me. Or we can talk privately, which I think is much more respectable. I would much rather someone to apologize to me in private. I would much rather to apologize to someone else in private as well. But, when you're going live and it just makes it content, that's all it is. They're just wanting content. Now, if somebody wants to talk with me and be a grown-ass person, that's lovely. I'm so down for that. But as far as, doing it just so it'll create another storm or so that they can fool me, I'm not going to do that. I don't have to, and I'm not going to. I'm not here for that. I never started this channel so that it would cause so much bullshit. You know what I mean? This channel was started so we could be like a family, so we could talk about true crime and, shit that was going on in the true crime community. Now, did I ever ask anyone just to start calling me names and shit? No. Did I ever ask anyone to do any of those things? No. I was kind to that person, and then the next thing I know, bam, shit changed. So, that's just kind of how it goes. No private, you accused her publicly. So excuse you, Molly. I did apologize to her publicly. I apologize when I should not have had to apologize first. I've not heard her apologize the first time. So like I said, if she wants to talk next time, it can be private. Otherwise, I'm not doing these games. I'm not going to give her content. I'm not going to talk to her. Okay. So moving along. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen the files that I have. I'm sure a lot of you probably have. I do my best to look at things as unbiased as possible. But what I can tell you is that in both the Chris Watts case and the Christian Andracchio case, both of those crime scenes were held not long enough at all. 45 minutes for a possible suicide, and then 2 hours for a huge case, a pregnant mom, 2 little girls. I just don't understand. I mean, even in southern, areas that don't have a lot of money, don't have a lot of funding, I can promise you that they would have taken much better care of these cases. Yeah. So anyways, if you want to know where the mods are and stuff, I've got that taken care of. I found that having a group of girls together, it only starts a bunch of trouble. And where I was sick, I was asked to add this person or add that person. And during that time frame, a bunch of drama was started and a bunch of things were said one time I wasn't on my phone. And then I get my phone and I'm being told one thing, but then I go back up and read and there's a lot more to it. And I just found it disgusting. So I told Eric, I'm going to completely dismantle the group because there's just no sense in it. And that's exactly why I was continuing to be aggravated. That's exactly why, for any of those things, because I've got a life, I have a child, I have a husband, and I have things that I do. So here I am watching UFC, and I'm just getting all these pictures and shit, screenshots of this other person who still hasn't apologized to me, going on and on and on, right? So to fix that, I just completely took the group down. Where's everyone, Brittany? Just own it. Danny, and the reason that you were removed is because I was told that you were the mole, of course. And then it just went from there to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. You can look at this however you want. You can think however you want about it. But, it kind of speaks for itself. People want to like huddle around somebody for attention. And then they continue to just talk and talk and talk and talk. And talk is cheap, I'm trying to be the bigger person here and just say, okay, just end it. People went way overboard when it comes to a lot of different things. I was sent screenshots. I was sent messages. Now, after that big live that I done with Angela, she messaged me and sent me 2 screenshots. One, it was talking about me and Mr. Foz, and she couldn't understand why Mandy was mad at Mr. Foz and me and not her. Like, it's kind of weird. And then she sent me a screenshot that spoke about my child, or at least that's how she was trying to make it seem. Now, once I had talked to her the night before after that live, she was like, I didn't send it to you. I didn't send it to you. But she's the only person that ever sent me anything to do with Mandy and Natasha together. So we went back and looked and went through my stuff, and you can see that things had been deleted. And once it's deleted, what are you going to do? Besides that, though, I question whether or not Natasha and Mandy meant to do what's been done, or if they actually started it, or if someone else didn't go to them and get shit started, because that just seems to be like the whole like thing. That just seems like what they do. It's just never ending, just a loop of drama, drama, drama. I'm going to say this, you say that, you say this, I'm going to say that. People, that's all they've got to do, Leanne. They have nothing better to do, which is why I don't read their comments. And I'm done reading comments, any grown up that isn't here for just like amusement or whatever. If you look back, you'll see where all of this started. Did I start it? No. My birthday live. I had Kim and Crafton on, right? And there were some things said about Natasha at that time. I apologized to her, had her on. I told her I didn't like that she'd been harassed and stuff. But then she turned it around, and it seemed like maybe it was all just a gag, like a thing, like a publicity stunt. I don't know. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying that it seems pretty strange. Because from there, then they start just talking shit about me. For what reason? What did I honestly do to you? I did nothing. That's right. So why start on me? So you can have content? I mean, I don't know. I am willing to accept an apology, but I've apologized for what I done. Okay. But I didn't start this, and I'm ending it. So we will be talking about crime only, and things going on that matter in true crime. And that's it. That's it. I'm always willing to be nice to anyone. But here's another thing too. I was new to YouTube, and I had all these people like telling me all this shit. Oh, this person's going to do this. This person's only doing that. And then you got to add in the fact that this crazy bitch had my address and kept sending cops out to do welfare checks. I was getting phone calls, texts, weird shit, okay? So when you're put in that situation that you've never been in before, it does make it kind of hard to realize who's real and who isn't, or who's there for you and who isn't, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, I'm owed a huge apology, a 100% huge apology by several different creators. And if they were willing, if they had the balls to be grown-ups, then they would apologize. Will they? I don't look for it. Does it break my heart? No. But I'm just telling you, they do owe me an apology. I didn't go after them. And in fact, the other two people, right up until that very last day, I still thought that we were friends. I still thought they were only going over in her comments to get views so that when she said their name, I really thought that. So yeah, they claim that the fact that I questioned them talking shit about me over there is why they got mad at me. That's pretty silly. And Nikki B, you're the last person that needs to be here running your mouth after the things that I've heard come from you. I figured out how Heather actually got my address, and it was because Eric had given it to Linwood, and we never did get those Pokemon cards, so I was just kind of wondering about that. If you actually wanted our address for Pokemon cards, they should have been here by now, I would think. I know I helped get you quite a good reputation from my channel to the other people that were starting up because I adored you. But you chose views, you chose all that shit over the truth, and that's fine. But it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Eric gave his address to you guys for Pokemon cards because Linwood wanted to send them. And that's the truth. And I have posted screenshots. I have texts between Kim Crafton, me and Kim, even Blether. And Blethers I've been saving for special times. I don't even know that I want to share them now, though. I mean, what's the point? People on YouTube will make up their mind, however. And RB, you were the biggest backstabber of them all. You left me because I asked you about screening. You left me because of that. I was in Walmart talking to you. And the next thing I know, you're just gone. Why would you do that? Eric, do me a favor. That those videos of the text messages, just send them to me. How did I lie to you, RB? Tell me how I lied to you. How did I lie to you? I'm waiting. Duh, what? How did I lie to you? What did I lie to you about? How did I lie to you? There's no answer for it because I didn't. I didn't do anything to any of you. And if I did, I will apologize for it. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I done something I didn't do. All right? Heather is not who she says she is, Nikki B. Okay? She done some really terrible shit to me and my family. And that is the truth. 100%. And no, RB, I did not. What did I lie to you about? Please tell me. I want to hear it. I was sent that from Angela. The whole pedo thing, that was sent from Angela. Now, when she started making a big deal about it, I was like, why is she doing that? Because she sent it to me. Well, I go back to find it. It's not there. And then all of a sudden, oh, I didn't send it to you. I didn't send it to you. Started freaking out. So yesterday when I picked up my phone, I just told them. I said, none of this shit started, this whole thing with Mandy. It didn't ever get bad until we chose to side with Angela. And I honestly question whether or not Mandy done any of those things to her. I mean, other than the fact that I did see videos of Mandy admitting it. And then I also question, Mandy sending her private pictures. I think that that's why a lot of them started to hate her because of jealousy. How did Natasha's name get attached to it? We'll have to unprivate that live and go back and listen to it. We'll have to clip that, and that's how it'll go. But it was told to me that Natasha had become friends with Mandy once again, and that she was all in with her, that she was commenting on the post that was sent to me. But I want everyone to pay close attention to who brought that up. My main focus was talking about the lies that had been shared by Kim and Crafton. People that actually hurt me. You people are sad. Really sad. I can answer any questions. Go ahead. Research what, Patty? Research what? When we're talking about cases, yeah, I research the cases. Which post? RB, I was good to you. I adored you. And you know that. You being the age that you are, I wouldn't have expected it. But it all come down to Derek and Gina, of course. I didn't accuse Natasha of being a pedo. Angela told me that she was part of that she was right there with her. Liar about me on your live with Heather. Stop it. Okay, so RB, you had told me that you were friends with Shanann Watts. You told me that you were friends with other people there, that you lived in Colorado, and you told me your name was Karen, and you told me you were highly involved. And so when it came down to the discovery we were reading, we thought that was you because of the way you'd made yourself sound. Then when I said it, after I called you that next day, you threw a fit, never giving anyone the opportunity to fix that. Now, did you? I didn't say the pedophile thing. It was said to me. I was told, well, they've said they're going to put your child's face on a pedo site. Okay. And, it really wouldn't have surprised me as much as they like to bring my kid into things. I think that Angela is a piece of work. I really do. I liked her at first. Then after I was gone for what, maybe 10 hours, Eric? I can't even be off my phone for 10 hours with that chat. Yeah, you can't be off there for 2 hours. And then all kinds of hell breaks loose. It's pitiful. It's ridiculous. Let's see. I do my research. When you're coming to me about what you are, this is ridiculous. Do you actually go back and watch your lives? Yeah, I go back and watch my lives. And that's just like you, Ange. Angela Ferris was highly upset with you. Said she had tried to help you and yada, 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 yada. I don't even know if that's true. But when I told you that I wouldn't tell people that you were the one that made those memes about Natasha and that you'd made a lot more, I meant it. But then what did you do? You go and try to blame it off on anyone but yourself. So, how can anyone believe anything you say? If you don't want to believe anything that I say, you don't have to come and watch me. It's that easy. And Natasha tricked me before. She likes to play these little games. If Natasha wants to come here and talk, she can come right on. Patty, the thing is, I will take the blame for what I'm responsible for, not anything else, not anything other than that. I've done that way too much in my life. I have to apologize for other people. No. And, maybe the reason that she hasn't apologized is because she doesn't feel sorry, and that's okay. I will absolutely not speak with Red Kim. Not after what her and Crafton have done. No. And she's just going to be pissed off because her old man was calling me hot and shit anyways. The only person that I need to talk with would be Natasha. If you guys only realized the fact that I didn't do all of this, I did not do all of this. If you would go back and watch and see how it all happened, if you would actually have read the text that I shared, you all would already have the answers to these questions. I mean, it's that easy. What came from my mouth, Patty? I was good to Gina and her husband. I was told by Crafton and Kim that when I was talking about my dad, father, and my son, that she was wreaking havoc, that she didn't think that anyone could do anything. And so then he was like, well, I'll show you. And that's also in those texts. And Derek was extremely rude. You know, I tried to help him with this channel, and I felt like he was just trying to use me. Gina wasn't the best herself. I have a right to surround myself in who is actually there for me, right? And comes to find out, a lot of people on YouTube are not who they say they are. Nikki B, you lie a lot, you know? Aren't you pregnant? Like, I don't think you should even be here. I really don't. Because I don't feel comfortable in talking to you and saying the things that need to be said to you right now. RB, you know you did me wrong. That's okay. Well, from what you had told me before, you were stressed. And being pregnant, you shouldn't be putting yourself in these situations. It's not good for your baby. That's exactly right, John. I helped to promote a lot of the people. And then, you know, what do? Stab me in the back. There are a lot of people that witnessed all of these things. There were other mods that witnessed what Kim and Crafton were doing to even Gina. And then there are, you know, the text message. Brittany, I read every single text that you posted. I don't see anything or anyone mentioning. Those texts are not from Natasha or from Mandy. Okay? The pedo thing was sent to me like it was a post on a community post. I didn't have it originally. It was sent to me. And so what happened? She goes and deletes it and then goes on and on and on about it, trying to make a big deal over it. I would never, ever say that. Like, just make that up. No. If you people think that, then you're crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. I would like to see every one of you be done the way that I have and do it with as much dignity as I have. You know, be treated like such shit. Have everything put on you because no one else has the balls to stand up and be honest. You were woman enough to say it and post it and laugh. No, I have said that I don't believe that was meant for me. It was sent to me like it was, though. It was after our live. It was after the live where I had Angela on. And then Mandy got mad, right? And was posting stuff. And Angela could not fathom why she was mad at me and Dr. Foz and not saying her own name or tagging her own little drama group, right? So she sent me that, and then she sent me a picture that said that she was going to put our kids, not just my kid, but my team members' kids on a pedo site. And if you all have not been watching those lives, like all the sexual like stuff they were saying, all that shit, Then, and how could you actually believe these people are telling you the truth? They have done some very disgusting things. Let's see, they magically started using you after they gave you $200. They sent me money for my birthday, and it was actually $300, not $200. My channel is not done, actually. I have a lot of really great things planned with really big creators. What is your question, Susie? If it's something we've already addressed, then come up with a new one. You know, you can't force people to apologize for something they didn't do. It's just not how life works. Absolutely. If Tasha wants to come on, Tasha can. I don't rent shit. I pay monthly payments on my refrigerator. And for you guys to go there and see what I'm talking about? You guys are trashy and disgusting. If you talk to people like that in real life, you would get your eyes blacked. If I have something to apologize for, Nikki, I will. But I believe that you have something to apologize for as well. You believed Heather. You let her make you think that she had to do what she done that day because that me and Eric were arguing, and that's just not true. How would you feel if someone done that to you in Linden? How would you people feel? Think about it. You don't think about it, though. You could care less. I've said 100 times that I'm not perfect. When I do something, I take responsibility. I have yet to see any one of these other motherfuckers stand up and apologize. You only go to jail if you commit a crime. I've not committed any crimes. Have other people? Yes. Yes, they have. In fact, someone already broke their no contact order. I'm so thankful that all of this is recorded. There is not no case open. I promise you that much. Not against me. But now Blether, yeah, that for, using Shaylin Cadle's identity, for calling the cops out here, cops that I know really well, for the whole live that Kim and Crafton done the other night. There's some litigation over that. There's quite a few different things going on. Brittany G, if anyone believes that, then okay. Is that why you keep coming here and saying shit about my rented refrigerator or how I'm trailer trash? And when you guys see that those things don't work, you moved on to my team and to my child. That's disgusting. So it's not even just me that is owed an apology. Now it's a bunch of other people that were hurt because of this. That's a great tactic, isn't it? Attack her team until they don't want to be attacked no more. Right? I sent the link for Natasha to come up. She still hasn't. Just random people are not going to be on my live. Sorry. But if Natasha wants to show up, she's more than welcome. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Not too damn good.
Not too damn good. Well, that's not no good.
I don't even know where to begin.
I don't either. I guess we could start from after you were on my live and then the next few lives you made after that.
Well, first of all, I didn't want to go on your live to begin with. I did it as a favor to somebody else.
Well, I was trying to do you a favor because I was told that you were being hurt, harassed, talked about, made fun of.
Regardless of the fact, I want to get one thing real straight right off the bat.
Well, let's get it straight.
I've been doing true crime for 3 years, a lot longer than you have. And you didn't get me nothing as far as viewers go. So I don't know where in the hell that come from.
We did try to help you get views, and you know that.
You have.
You know good and well. But is that the argument that you came here to have? Is that your argument?
No, I'm starting with that. Okay, then we're gonna move on.
We did help you.
What's real important?
We did help you.
You accusing me. You ain't helped me with shit.
Yes, we have.
You got shit to help me with. Anyhow, what I'm talking about is this pedo shit that you lied about, and that I have screen recordings of you repeatedly.
Well, you see, Angela, after she came from you to me,
about Angela.
Well, I'm telling you how it came about.
You should
that is
have
my
verified
child.
the
That's right.
information before you went live repeatedly and spread the information, because that's called.
That was not what our live was about, Natasha.
You made criminal charges.
Natasha, that live was about Kim and Crafton, and just so happened that got brought up. Who brought it up? Who brought it up? Who brought it up?
So you have to mute me so I can't talk?
I did have to mute you because you don't know when to shut up.
Because you can't.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Keeps muting me. Why? After I did try to be good to you, Natasha, why did you go and make... No, bitch. You shut the hell up, Natasha. You shut up, Natasha, for a minute. You went after that because Luann supported me and talked shit because you were jealous. Why? Why do that? And then talk badly about Luann as well. Talk badly about many members of my team. Why did you feel the need to do that?
You cannot stand it but to mute me because you can't stand it. Because you know I'm telling the truth. And you're a
No, you don't know when to shut up, Natasha. You don't. You don't know when to shut up to answer questions.
Lying
so
bitch.
I'm giving you the opportunity. Why did you do that?
Lying bitch. I ain't done nothing.
See, you do have a lot to hide. So I think that's why you're rambling and cussing and going on like I did the other night when I was mad.
You a lying bitch. That's all I said, because that's what you are.
You are a lying bitch, Natasha. This is so stupid.
I haven't lied.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
I lied about.
Yes, you have.
Not
so you didn't make fun of my team for no reason. You didn't, after Luann sent me money, go and rant about it and trick me into coming over there because I thought there was actually something wrong. I was coming to
nowhere. I didn't tell you to come over there.
You had one of your little whatever you call them, posse, whatever.
I ain't had nobody go nowhere. Prove it, bitch.
And you know what about how this was all planned out from the beginning with you and Kim and Crafton?
What was planned out?
Knows? Angela sent me those screenshots also. Just thankfully I saved them.
It doesn't say anything about planning nothing. You are delusional.
Yes, it does.
Do you really think you were that important?
You really know when that happened?
Yeah,
that was back on our birthday live.
You think that your channel
the day you were brought up.
Shit, and everybody
you think you're special, Natasha, and you're not. Nobody here's special. I'm not special. You are not special.
Laughing at you, not me.
Listen at you. You're nothing but a bully, Natasha.
You're a lying bitch who cannot.
No, I'm not a lying bitch, and that's why you don't like it, because I will tell you the fucking truth. You sit there in your recliner all day. You make your family do everything for you. When you fucking are so jealous, you can't see straight. Exactly. See, you have to talk so much.
Of the truth.
Anyways, if she could actually talk to you guys and could, talk like a human, and it would be different. But she has lied. She has done some shitty things.
Yeah, your ass. Like I said, I gave you 24 hours. and I turned it all over today. So
you don't give
when
me
they
shit,
come
bitch.
after your
I've got my
ass,
own goddamn
you
time. I
have
have a life.
nobody to
I'm
blame
sorry I
but
don't sit in a
yourself.
recliner on my phone all day with nothing better to do than harm other people. You are
Honey,
fucking
you're the only
disgusting,
person
and
who's
you should
harmed
not be allowed on
somebody.
YouTube.
You
And I
jealous of my
promise you,
recliner
you're
because
going
it's
to get
paid
your ass in
for?
trouble. You
I ain't
continue.
got no
You're
payment on
going
my
to get in
recliner.
trouble.
I ain't
So
got
now
no
I
payment
wonder,
on my
did you do
recliner.
that? Did you do that? Oh my God. You ain't got a payment on your recliner. You're fucking ridiculous. So what? My
Yeah.
refrigerator tore up. I bought a new one. I
Yeah.
make payments.
My
That's a
refrigerator's
normal
paid for
fucking
too.
thing. Do
What
what?
about your dogs and everything else that you've had to have somebody pay for? Get a
Nobody's
fucking
ever
job.
paid for my dogs. I paid for my dogs.
You're sure on there begging for them.
No, I don't beg
Just
anyone
like
for
you beg for
anything.
everything else.
What do I beg for, Natasha? What do I beg
Everything.
for? Name it.
Everything.
Name
Your
it.
StreamYard needs to be paid. Let's see what else. Your refrigerator
I pay my
payment.
bills. You, however, fucking got on there talking about your bike that's missing, this and that, blah, blah.
My
Every
child's bike
single
that was
day of your
missing.
life, you
Did
beg
I
for
ask for
money.
anything?
And
No.
you see someone else getting money and you get fucking
Nope.
livid. Why do you
I
care
could
what I'm
care
doing?
less. You ain't got shit
It
compared to
sounds
what
like
I
you
get.
care. It sounds like you care.
You really think I'm jealous of what
I do think you're very
little bitty
fucking jealous.
donations you give?
You are extremely jealous.
Of
Not
what?
just of me,
You
but
have
of
nothing.
anyone else. Because
You have got a trashy
you
ass
can
trailer.
well, that's just like you pretending like you talk German. Are you kidding? And let's talk about the missing person
Pretending
case.
like
You
I
fucked
talk
up.
German.
You fucked up
You
a
are
missing
so
person case,
delusional.
Natasha,
Like
with your drama.
delusional.
Why did you do that? Why did you fuck up a missing person case because of your drama? You did. You people know about that?
Oh my God. Yeah, most of them were following me then.
And so they're okay with that?
You don't even know what you're talking
about getting their family member found? You think that's funny?
How about
Are you
don't
going to
even
laugh
know
about
how
that?
to pronounce the name of a case
I
that
don't
you're
give
supposed
a
to be covering?
damn, bitch. I would never. You are disgusting. You're only here for drama.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I am right.
Keep on, sister.
It's the
Unlike
truth,
you, I
sister.
can take it. 'Cause you're a puss.
I'm not
That's
a
why
puss.
you've been
Bitch,
hiding all
meet me,
weekend.
and you'll see what a puss is. It's you.
You want to get somebody over here so you can mute them because you a puss.
Meet me out. How about that? Let's do
Am
that.
I 12?
I don't give a fuck how old you are. I think you're more like 90, but you know, my 90-year-old grandma used to sit in the recliner
how
too.
trashy you are.
Yeah,
You
are a bully.
trash.
You have ruined cases.
Trash.
You're a fucking
trash.
I don't even know.
Trash.
You're a disgrace to true crime.
Trash.
And you'll not be back on my panel.
Trash.
And I'll not be ever giving you attention again. So thank yourself, bitch, when you fucking drowned in me. Hi, Luann.
Hi, Brittany.
I told you that's what would happen.
Yes. I'm sitting here trying to relax, laying down.
It's unrelaxable when it comes to this shit.
It is unrelaxable. And the sad thing is honestly, you and Natasha don't know each other at all. And neither one is really listening to each other. You're just fighting and you're getting nowhere.
But I did try to ask her legitimate questions. I tried not to get mad, and I tried to do what you told me I should do. It's just she's not willing. She's not a good person, Luann. She's not. She made fun of you even over money. It's sick.
You know what? That's okay. If she did or she did. I never heard it, and I don't want to hear it. And I know who I am.
Right.
And I will just go with who I am. And I love people. I care about people. I care about you. I care about Natasha. I care about plenty of people on
that's
this
good.
And I just, I don't judge. I don't want to judge.
You don't.
That's not my place. I want to support people, help people. And I still believe that if you and Natasha could at some point calm down and, talk to each other. And yes, I really do think it's better, like you said, I think it's better for you guys to talk in private instead
Yep.
of everyone listening, and that makes it extremely tense and uncomfortable
Hmm.
because you got all these people viewing you
But Luann, she's
and
not willing to do it without it
all
being a
that.
big thing for views. She's just not. Because I offered that. I said, let's talk in private.
Well, I'm hoping that she may change her mind. If not, there's nothing I can do about it. It's it's up to the both of you. But um, I just want you to know that I love you,
Well, I
and
love you too. I love you too. I just think it's ridiculous. I think that, sometimes people have nothing better to do. But what I do know is that everything comes out in the long run, and I can't wait for people to get to see the truth. I've shared a lot of things that, you just can't overlook. But of course, it's like some type of cult like thing. I was watching another creator. He was talking about how he doesn't read the comments because once you start reading the comments, then you're allowing yourself to feel pain for people who could give a shit less. So from now on, I'm no longer reading the comments. I mean, there's no point. This has turned into a what hurt me thing. Why? What did I do to any of these people? Honest to God, I didn't do anything to them. I really didn't. Did they come after me and attack my team, my family? They can attack me all day. That's fine. Talk about my refrigerator. I still have a refrigerator, obviously. Talk about me being trailer trash. Talk about me being fat. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But what is overstepping is when they're talking about my child or talking about people like you, Luann, or the other members of my team. And that was done. And there are plenty of screen recordings of it thrown around. Trust me. I've been sent so much shit that's why I had so much trouble finding some of the things that I wanted to post. And then my husband told me, he said, you know what? You weren't trying to prove anything other than Kim and Crafton. And then what happened? She brought herself into it to try to get more views, of course, and get more attention. So, bam. And like with Angela, I really did trust Angela, and I feel sorry for her if what happened to her really happened. But I do know that, when I told people that very first time, when I found out that it was Heather that was making those phone calls and stuff, right? I decided to let people know that it wasn't Mandy, because it wasn't Mandy, and Mandy shouldn't take the fall for something someone else done. And when I done that, like they were so pissed off at me for telling the truth. So pissed off. Angela was mad. Kim and Crafton were mad. And I even said to him, well, I'm sorry if me telling the truth, hurt you in some way. That wasn't my intentions. I didn't want to see someone who was innocent be hurt.
Yes, I do know. I don't really feel that anybody is doing any of this for views. That's just my opinion.
Then why would they do it, Luann?
But
think about it. Why would they do it?
I don't have an answer for that, but I think that plenty of YouTubers that creators or whatever will always get their views on their own. They don't have to do it to get views and to create drama.
But it don't raise their views? It does.
If it does, it does, but still,
that's why they do it.
In the long run, it's really not going to matter, because if you are a good person, yes, dear.
She didn't have nothing to defend herself for. All I did was have her on panel, ask people to be polite and kind. I wouldn't let nobody talk badly to her or about her while she was on my panel. I was nice to her. She would come in at the end of my lives and be like, hey, I'm going live. And we would come over and support her. And if she says I didn't, that's not true. Then from there, it got on to being about, you giving me donations. Every YouTuber receives donations,
Yes.
So why is it such a big deal when somebody sends them to me? Because I'm not rich and I don't lie about it.
I think that possibly everybody was sensing and feeling that they were maybe seeing that maybe I'm getting sucked into something that I'm unaware of, which, because they didn't know me.
I I've sent you money privately, haven't I? They didn't
Yes,
know
you
about
have,
that.
dear. Yes, you have, dear.
I do things that are good for people.
And
Without
I tell
everybody
you
knowing
not
it.
to do that.
I know
But
you do, and I tell you not to do it too, don't I?
yes, you do.
See, I don't do these nice things for anyone to see. It's not for views, it's not for attention. But
No.
now, I mean, but yet still people want to say bad shit. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It is ridiculous. And I do think that from beyond that, everybody, this and that, and I mean, just went from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. Everything just exploded, went way beyond, and people said this and that, and it all got all messed up and screwed up, and nothing came out in the right context that it should have. So, I mean, it's easy, like everybody knows, you can, cut this and paste this and do that and, make everything look as stupid as possible.
Right.
And that anyone and everyone could be the worst person in the world and everybody could be the best person in the world.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm still good
but
friends with Gypsy, you guys. I just had to break up the group chat because it became like a girls like place for everybody to talk and go on when I'd ask them, stop doing it. Please stop doing it. And it was upsetting. I don't need to see when every creator says something about me. It's just not, I don't care. You know what I mean? And that can be very overwhelming. There's no point in it. I do have a family and have a life, right? So I don't need to be on my phone 24/7. Now, what had been happening, I was constantly having to be on my phone to reassure people of not to worry about what was being said about them or whatever, and I'm like, guys, you know, I don't know why they're doing this, but I imagine it's to try and break up our team because they think if they hurt you enough that you'll go onto their side so they don't have to be made fun of anymore. And we've seen with a few people that's exactly what happened because I don't stoop to that level. I'm not going to talk about somebody's team members or their family or whatever. It's just not, I have no reason to do that and I'm not going to.
honey, no one should have to be on anybody's side.
Yeah.
Everybody should be on everybody's side.
Yeah.
We should all be all as one together.
Mm-hmm.
This is our time, our earth, and it's short. And people really, if they don't care about that, then those don't have those people in your life. People who care about themselves and care about people, then they need
Barrett,
to have us to be together. And the rest is whatever. We can't control the world.
you're right. Amanda, I do see you. Eric is coming to get the phone and see what you have said. And like to Brian Williams, for example, I had said, well, I don't even know if Brian is real at this point, right? I said that. Okay. Well, he never emailed me. He never messaged me or tried to get a hold of me like that. I guess that he had commented under the night before's live, right? And I wish that I had seen that, but a lot was going on at the time and I didn't. So I apologized to Brian, but I didn't say he was fake. I said, I don't even know at this point if he's real. That's how fucked with my mind has been. Like, I don't know,
And I can see that. And I would be that way too. I mean, when everything comes upon you and you're thinking it's real, and then all of a sudden you find out it's not real, then you're questioning everybody. It's like, are you real? Are you real? Are you real? It's like, are you just here to mess with me? Yeah.
Right. But I wanted you to know, Brian, because, I appreciated your hard work and what you've done. I played it every time and I would give you credit for it. And I think you're a pretty stand-up dude, even still. I just wish that you had made more of an attempt to get a hold of me, before whatever. I mean, but you can feel however you want to feel. I think that this whole, thing that's going on right now is sickening. And it's more like the beauty community than it is like the crime community.
Beauty is inside.
There's a lot of drama there. That's what I mean. The fact it's turning into that.
Well, we're all on here for drama and the crime, but
Well, see, there's a difference when you're
but
talking about,
not the drama in our real life. I mean, that's
yeah,
ridiculous.
and that's where it went. That's where it went to. People did, call welfare checks, and there was no reason for that. But of course, they're going to come up with an excuse. It took them how long to come up with that excuse? Quite a few days. And then as far as this other thing goes, I was shown a thing where Mandy supposedly said this or said that, and then it was brought up at the end of my live, but I'm not the one that brought it up. Did I talk about it? Yes, because I did see it. I did see it, and I've seen that she's done that to plenty of people. Apparently in that, it looked like Natasha had commented. And so I don't agree with that at all whatsoever. And she has brought my child into things. She has said my child's name. She's shown my child's stuff. She had no place to do that. I didn't do that to her kids, and I never would. But, she can hate me all she wants. I can play the bad guy if that's what she needs.
No one needs anybody to play the bad guy.
But that's what they're asking for, Luann. They're not willing to listen to the truth. It's going to be whatever she says, and that's just how it is. So, I mean,
I disagree.
So she just admitted what, Angela? That's right, CC Clark. I have shown proof of what I was talking about, what my live was about. I wanted to show what that Kim and Crafton had used me and abused me and then threw me to the side. That's what I wanted to show, and it's all in that. There's so much in those, and them talking about Natasha and this and that. And then there's some other things I have not shown yet because Eric told me maybe I shouldn't, where Crafton was kind of being a little inappropriate. I chose not to put that up. And then as far as the screenshot, the Mandy screenshot goes, as soon as somebody I sent it to can send it back to me, that would be lovely because I can't find it. So.
If we were all in real life together, I would so want to bring everyone into a circle, hold each other's hands, and just pray and sing, praise the Lord that we are here. And we all are here for a reason and have something to offer the world. And stop thinking this negative. It's just so bad, so wrong.
It is.
We just have to, believe in ourselves, be happy, love each other.
Stacey, I'm not lying.
I don't. And I listened to a channel today, and it was so uplifting. This person went through a lot of bad stuff, like everyone, and that person was just trying to be positive and saying so many great things. And when I left her live, I was feeling so good. I mean, and there's no reason why no one or everyone should, when you watch a live and you leave the live, you should feel good or content.
Yes.
Or at peace with more knowledge and, or that it gave you something that you hadn't thought about before.
Yeah. Julian, I want to know, how old is her, watchers or whatever? The thing that she done, where she was saying I ate my boogers or whatever. So then I pretended to. She took that and turned it into a 3-hour live. Do you see what I'm saying here? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that part, no. And then that was like...
all of the parts have been ridiculous.
It was like, you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you.
But she don't ever stop.
It's just... that's not okay. And I love Natasha. If you would really listen to each other, I really think that you would like each other.
Luann,
I don't. Okay.
Because I tried.
Well,
I tried. Remember who started trying to be good to her? I was good to her.
Yeah.
She turned around and stabbed me in the back. And I don't need people like that in my life. You know what I mean? You don't either. But you
no. But there's I don't feel that, I guess there's a time to stop trying,
Right.
but
And here's another
and,
thing.
and a
Viewers
person
seem to
will know
think
that.
the viewers seem to think they have a right to tell me who I have to keep as a mod or who I don't. If people are not
No.
doing what they're supposed to do and are being shitty people, I have every right to say, I'm sorry, but this isn't working out and cut that out.
Yeah.
Any creator does, but because I've been so kind in the past to people, which I try my best to do, they think that I'm just supposed to put up with it and I don't have to.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No one does. I don't. There's a person that just not that long ago I saw, and I had cut that person out of my life quite a while ago, and they were trying to get back in, and it was a reality check for me to see that, oh my God, like,
You send them
no, not going back there again.
I think
I'm
because
happy.
people said that I couldn't do this alone, that's why they're not here. But that's just not it.
You can do it alone.
I've done it alone many a times. It's just a lot funner when there's other people to discuss things with.
Exactly. I've done it alone. Well, when I was 4 months pregnant, my husband left me, and I've pretty much been doing it alone all that time. But I've had a few close good friends and my family, and even my family turned on me and left me because they didn't like what I was doing. I was alone there. I had to figure it out. I had to pull up my big panties.
About Angela is exactly what I talked to her about. The fact that you jump from one channel to another channel to another channel just trying to get noticed. And I tried to be good.
Me?
Not you, Angela.
Oh.
Voice for the voiceless. And she called you a man, all this shit. You went over there and pretended to cry like you did here. No, Jay was right. She told me not to trust you. And thankfully, by not having you up on panel or giving you attention, you did choose to leave. So, from now on, that's kind of how we've been doing it, just letting people leave on their own so it doesn't cause a big uproar. Because when people have to be removed, they go and act like you've done this and that to them. And, so in your case, we just let you leave because you weren't getting the attention you wanted. So.
Well, I have to say, Brittany, that you need to find peace within yourself. And I can feel all the anger and the intense fear and all that.
I never called anyone a pedo. What was said was that they were going to put our children's faces on a pedo site. That was said. It was on a screenshot. That did happen, but that channel has now been removed. Do you not understand? The channel has been removed. Mandy's channel was removed after that. It's not there. What do you want me to do about it? I mean, what do you want? I'm sure somebody out there actually probably has that screenshot. It was sent to me by Angela. When I went back, Angela had already deleted a bunch of things. And then she started making it a big deal. So I wonder why.
Yeah.
I think that Angela just hates Mandy and Natasha so much that she's willing to do anything. So.
Could be karma right there comes and kicks you in the ass every time.
Yep.
That's never going to change.
It'll change. Things come out in the long run. And I think a lot of people are going to be very ashamed.
Well, if people have something to be ashamed about, yes.
Yeah,
they will be ashamed. Or they're going to be ignorant, pretend, they're just better, I guess. But inside themselves, they'll know. And that's one thing I feel good about. It's like, I'm not afraid because everything I've been doing, I feel no shame. I feel no wrong. And I don't feel that who I watch, who I associate with is my business and my business only. And I do it for me, and I do it if I really get involved, and that means I care.
Right.
I care about you. I care about Natasha, even though you guys don't get along. And that's not going to change for me. And there's plenty of other creators that are great. And we all know, and I think a lot of viewers will agree with this, that Robbie, he
I
will
love
pick you
Robbie.
up any day.
Oh, Robbie's so good to me. I love Robbie. He actually is one creator that doesn't care. And when he was asked to join, he was appalled. But Robbie is awesome. And I really thank him for his friendship and his being real and not willing just to put on a show or lies for other people to fall for. You know, he's just great.
Yep, and when he's mad, he says it.
Yeah.
When
And
he
I've not
sees
lost the
something
respect
done
of
wrong by
anyone
him.
that I wanted to be around, really. You know, if you all are that easily swayed, if you can watch the shit that was done and see that I was trying just to literally create content and ignore it. You know, if you can't see that, then I don't want that. I've said it 100 times that quantity is more than, or not quantity, but that quality is better than quality. Fuck. Oh my God. Quality is better than quantity. I can't talk straight. Tried like what, 10 times?
And yes, girl, I did see that. But the thing is that things weren't resolved. So
no, but
people aren't letting it go.
You can't resolve everything. If someone is doing something on purpose and continuing something because it's doing good for their views, they're not going to stop.
Well, I guess because I'm not a creator and I don't ever want to be one. But I don't know. The view thing. I mean, yes, I don't really know what to say about it because I don't do things for views. I just
that's true.
am myself. And
that is not true, Nikki B. I would never, ever fucking say that about Luann. I'd like to know where you're getting your fucking lies from. You're just making me sick, honestly. So,
what about me? I'm not watching any
saying that you're the bank of Luann. The only person that said anything bad about Luann was Preston Barnes.
No.
And then also Natasha, but you know, we already know that.
Well, you know, I consider myself no bank of anybody's bank.
You're not a bank. I tell you not to send me anything. I send you money back.
No, honey. No, I it's my choice. And
but see how many people worry about it or care, like they don't want anyone to support me at all. And if no one wants to support me, it's fine. They don't have to.
Well, that part I don't understand. Who cares? Whatever, but I think you're awesome.
I love you, Luann.
Despite all the things and some of the things that people were saying, I was also agreeing with only because I was like, come on, Brittany. I know you better than that. Come on. You can do this. And I know you were afraid. And you were afraid to, you didn't want to go live. You just wanted to talk to, you know, like Natasha private. And I wanted that for you too. Because that's kind of not fair because it's like putting two cocks in a ring. And everybody's standing around in the circle going, come on, come on, come on, you know, and waiting for the blood to pour and, you know, the one cock to die, and then everybody collects their money.
Right.
I mean, that's how it made me feel. I'm just like, that's ridiculous.
And all of that shit's still up on the group. The group is just paused.
Yeah.
And no one is taking advantage of anyone. I didn't ask Luann to come up tonight. She was just here and I brought her up.
Thank you for bringing me up.
Oh, well. I knew that you just want us to, you know, mend things. And, you know, that was the whole point. That's why I tried to be good to her in the first place, was just to help her, to grow our community, and it doesn't work like that. Now I see why other creators said it wasn't possible. Natasha's not apologized the first time either, you guys, and really shitty things, not just to me, but to other people. Now I chose to apologize, and then I wanted to apologize to her in private. Yeah, why she apologize publicly? Because she don't care what she does to anyone. She doesn't think she does anything.
No,
like
you're
you guys.
wrong. You're wrong, Brittany. Natasha does care. She is just
Did she say
defensive
sorry?
like you.
Did she say sorry? I have. No, she's not. See what I'm saying?
I think that she is protecting. She's had other things going on besides you. She's had people invading her home privacy and getting weird, crazy phone calls of some lady threatening her life and some really awful stuff.
I said
that is not
to her
okay.
in my last live. Yes, I took that live down, but I took that live down because what Angela brought up at the end. And until I find that screenshot, I'm not going to have that on there.
Well, for me, as far as Natasha goes, this person that is, I don't know, out of their mind needs help, and I'm concerned about Natasha, and I'm ready to go the mile to keep her and her family protected, as I do for you and your family. And I will not stop. I will make sure. So, you know, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm trying to say, but I believe in you. I believe in Natasha. I love a lot of the other creators also, not everyone, but you're special in my heart, and
I love you, Luann. I don't want this to cause you more trouble, though, like it did last time, because you showed that you were supportive of me. Look what happened, you know? Same for my team. Same thing.
You know, but the last time I was like kind of just new to this, and I've grown tough. So I'm not afraid anymore.
Right.
If you think that I've never would in my past been able to get up here and speak like this, and I'm pretty proud of myself to do that.
I'm proud of you.
So I'm not afraid. I'm thicker skinned, and people can think what they want about me. That's
Angela,
okay.
you were just ridiculous. Go suck on somebody else's ass, not mine. Okay, sorry.
And I don't mind being talked about because
I mind you being
I've been talked about a lot, and in my lifetime, I moved from one little town to the next town, 20 miles away, and I was told like 6 months later that I was being talked about, and I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh God, that town must be awful boring, and they must miss me because it's all they have to talk about is me in their little town.
It's
so
crazy.
Sorry.
People will do and say anything, but I'm fine. I'll be fine. I gave her opportunity, and she didn't take it. So from here on out, looks like I'll have to do probably some members only stuff. Talk about some crime and what's going on, make some videos, but I don't plan to associate myself with anyone that's involved with her, because YouTube's a huge place. I don't have to, you know?
Right. You're saying Natasha.
I would not laugh at Luann. Luann and I have had long conversations at night. You people don't know me. You only know what Natasha or one of the other creators has told you. And in fact, they don't really know me at all, clearly, or just didn't give a fuck enough to get to know me. They just plan to do this fucking shitstorm of whatever they want to call this. There's plenty of proof of it, but you're not ever going to believe it. And that's what I said when they were like, you need to do a live and stand up for yourself. And I didn't feel the need to. Talk about me all you want. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Talk about me. But don't lie. Don't spread false information. It's not cool. So I thank you, Louie.
I have said, you know, I have to be honest, I've said, oh, okay, maybe you do need to do a live, maybe this, maybe that. I've I don't know what to say, how to say it. Anyways, I know people right now are probably thinking that I'm two-faced, but I'm not.
You're not two-faced.
And they can think that. That's their choice. I know in myself what I am, so.
Did Daddy show you his pics he sent? I know about all the pictures that Eric sends. I know about what Eric does. I created Eric's OnlyFans. So.
Well, why shouldn't you? He's your husband.
Yeah. I mean, well, OnlyFans is like, well, we'll talk about that later, Luann. That way I'm not talking about it here. But Eric and I are really good in our relationship. In fact, people were asking for photos of both him and I or videos, and he was like, because I don't want to do that, you know?
Right.
But I know what I've got, and I'm very fortunate. And those who have asked about Melissa Jade, I had her on the other night, and that just didn't turn out very well. So I don't plan to have her on my shit no more. So, yeah.
And I'm not going to try to persuade you in any way. That's your choice.
Mm-hmm. Like other creators have said, this is my channel. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do.
No, you don't. No other creators do. They do what they want.
No, people just think they can come and tell us what to do.
Yeah.
She's on her way, by the way.
People like...
Mommy's sick. I'd like to ask
me.
everyone to pray for Tipsy. She's going through a lot, too.
Yeah.
Her mommy's also sick.
Tell her I'm sorry.
She'll be here in a minute.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought, so whatever.
What people don't understand is I have never spoken to that girl until the other night, right? So what am I needing to listen to? What am I needing to listen to? She knows nothing about me, period. Nothing. She's never spoke to me, but she's talked a lot about me. And that makes me even look back at my first content, right? Well, like what I thought about Kim. And I'm sick with myself because I didn't know Kim. I know Kim now. And now I don't feel the same about her. So I'm not saying I haven't done the same thing or made those mistakes, because I did. And I said I was sorry about that because it makes me sick. You know, I didn't know her to talk about her or to make videos on her, but I did do it. And now that I know her, she's actually a pretty respectable person.
I just think, as far as Melissa goes, she cares about Natasha, and so
just like she did with Mensa.
She was going in defense of Natasha.
Exactly. That's all it is. They're not willing to look at the truth or see anything. They're just going to defend, even though Natasha's not in the right on this. And I'm sorry, she's not. Talking about everything she's talked about, everyone that she's talked about, everything she's done, you know, it's just not right. And I really wish her good luck in the future, you know, but I don't have anything for her.
Right. Well, Brittany, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have to agree to disagree with that one, but.
Well, you got to look at it if it was you, Lillian. Why would you want to continue trying to be good to someone if they're just going to shit all over you and make a fool of you? Why would you want to do that? You wouldn't, would you?
Well, no, but
and she's not willing to listen.
She is not doing that to me,
right?
And
she is to me.
So, and if she is doing that to you. I wish it could be fixed. I would like to fix it and make it right, but I can't.
You're
I
right,
tried.
listen, Sarah.
I've been trying
This is
for
bullying.
days.
What
Days
Natasha's
to
been
do it.
doing is bullying. I didn't bully Natasha. Yes, I did say some things about her in just one live where I talked about her in her recliner. I used those photos that Angela, Voice for the Voiceless, made. You know, I used those photos, yes. And I did make fun. But this was also right after she was saying she was going to do that 2 cup thing, make me eat her shit. She had a lady with a dildo on calling me a transvestite, flopping a dildo at me. That's sexual harassment. That's sexual. That's not cool. I mean, the things she done are not at all acceptable. It's 100% bullying. I talked about her being in a recliner, but I didn't say I was going to do things to her sexually. That is just unheard of. It's disgusting. And it's more disgusting to see how many people thought it was okay.
I'm trying to think of the right word.
There's just
okay.
no use for it.
I'm going to spin around. Okay. I've done my 360. 360. We are starting over again. We are going to be happy. We are going to do the true crime.
No,
and
it don't bother
we
me.
will be successful. And you can do it. And so can everyone else who's a creator.
Okay, what's up?
And hold on.
You're okay. But no, it don't bother me that Eric's on OnlyFans. I made it for him. I'm very proud of my husband and his physique. I am. What is it, Eric?
So RV said that you would had her family's life in jeopardy.
I do have to say, Brittany, the sex stuff is so not true about.
Well, that's like apparently
what you're thinking.
What RB went and told people that I had her family's lives in jeopardy because I'd started management, which I'm glad she didn't send me the info because I was done wrong with that. Kim and Crafton were my management. There was supposed to have been some other people helping. I did cover for them because he said it was going to hurt his channel. So I did do that. You know, I didn't want to hurt his channel. I didn't want mods to see him doing this or members to see him blocking them. But RB, I did not put your family's lives in jeopardy. No.
Honestly, do you really think that Natasha would be doing any kind of sex conversation? Or
I've seen it. I have the recordings.
The recordings of Natasha saying stuff that way?
Yes.
About who?
Not me. Yeah.
About you?
Yeah. Yeah. Transvestite on screen, and they were talking about renting dildos because I rent my fridge, which I don't rent my fridge. I make monthly payments. It's leased. I'm paying on it till it's paid for. Finance, whatever.
Okay, I've not seen that. So you have proof of that?
Not seen that? You've not seen that? Okay, hang on. Let me find it. Angela, Voices for the Voiceless is actually the one that sent me most of my screenshots. She actually played it one night, if you don't remember. And then I had to cut it out because I didn't want sexual stuff on my live.
I'm sorry. I honestly don't remember. That doesn't sound right to me.
God, there's just so many. Just have a look. Look at this. People wonder why it takes a while to find shit. Pages and pages and pages of this.
Okay. What the heck did I just do?
Hey, Eric, can you find out which one of my lives it was I had to cut that out of? I'm pretty sure it was the one about Blether. And I need to connect this to something or it won't work anyway.
Do you think that it was actually you, Brittany, or could it have been another Brittany? I mean, there's
Oh, no, it was me, Luann. She was talking about me.
Was
She's
it?
fighting with me. I know you don't want it to be true, but this is the shit this girl's done. Just like what she said about you, just like calling voices is voice for the voiceless a man, and then contacting. The reason she told us she had to leave us is because of this. Hold on, I'll read it to you. She said, I can't do this. I just can't. I've been advised to step down as a mod. I can't continue this drama. I'm so close to getting my nonprofit organization set and ready to launch. My attorney and board have advised me to step away. I'm sorry. I'll take the heat for the photos if needed, but I have worked way too long and too much to lose it if this keeps up. I do not wish you any ill will or harm. I will not speak negatively. I will watch you and support you, but I cannot mod for you. Then she went live with her that very day. And then she sent Angela a thing saying that Natasha's people had been contacting her nonprofit. So she's saying that's why she done it. But that she just didn't want to be made fun of, which I understand. Who does want to be made fun of, you know? It don't bother me, but it bothers me when it's you guys that is being affected. So one moment. There's so fucking much. Wow.
Okay, well, I am getting information that it is not you, it was another Brit.
No, it was me she was talking about. 100%. She was talking about my fridge, talking about my makeup, everything. There's no going around that.
Okay.
No.
I can't continue to argue that with you because it's nothing, it's not me. So
So Amanda, who was one of my very first supporters, that's who a lot of these people flocked to and was telling her their plans and stuff. And Amanda said she was going to go live and talk about it, and that it's okay for me to tell you guys it's her. I do still have people that support me because they've watched and seen what's happened and seen who really did what.
well, I have to tell you that there are at least 3 different Britneys that I've seen on here. Brittany
But who else has
D,
been
Brittany
bullied?
allegedly, and
Luann, who's she been bullying? Me or them? I know you don't want it to be true, but she's not a good person. She's just not. And I even tried to fix things, though. But you can't make bad people good people. Bad people can make good people look bad, but it finally comes out eventually. You know, this ain't going to work forever. She's done this to other people. I'm not the first person. And then here's where Angela was reporting Natasha for the bullying that she did against her. She actually struck her through YouTube. You know, Angela
I honestly can't read what it says, but
it's just an email from YouTube. It just, proves that she did it.
that
I don't blame her, though. I don't blame her because she said she was a man.
Natasha said she was a man?
Yeah, she said she was.
No.
Yes, she did.
Tasha said, are
Is she
you
a man or a woman?
or a woman? She didn't say she was a man.
And do you know that if Angela was part of the LGBTQ community, that could really be a hate crime? That those are hate crimes? That she, and like calling me a transvestite, she could actually go to prison for these things.
Tell by that picture if it's male or female. I'm still not sure.
Yeah.
Be glad, Barbara. I asked a legitimate question. I still don't know what her gender is.
She's not apologized to me for shit.
That could
I apologize to her.
possibly be.
No, this is her talking about
Yes,
wondering if we're men or women.
Yeah.
That's wrong. There's
that
no
could
word
be
about it.
an apology for Tasha to give
financial backing now,
Angela, but
She
I
has
do know
financial
that I
backing.
watched some of that live, and I did
The
hear
way that she went about it is
Natasha apologize for that to her.
we have days and days of
The
this.
fact that another channel came on
Yes, we had too many days of it.
She had said,
Like she went live about
She had
us
said some
3 to
bullshit.
4 times a day talking about this kind of shit, saying she was going to make me eat her shit. She was going to get dildos and this and that for days. 4 days she done this shit. And she's not apologized the first
Yes,
time.
Brittany, but you also went for
Made
days
one
and
live.
days.
One live that I took down. One live.
Okay. I'm the last person you should talk to about all that because I don't have proof of anything. I've known and remember.
And we had the video where she talked about you too.
Yes,
Where she talked
I'm
about
sure
Sadie.
people have talked about me. So,
But that wasn't right. It's not right.
well, there are some big concerns to have, and that's not one of them for me.
And then here's where they were making fun of Tipsy for her workout photo.
Yes, I saw that.
And then they made fun of Chastity, who is suicidal, who has been suicidal in the past. We were up all night with her. Twice.
Yeah, and as far as she goes, I feel that she probably should, if she's that bad.
She has a therapist.
Yes. And call the suicide helpline.
She did. But
keep on doing that.
After Natasha found out about it, she done it again just the other day when I was sick. Why go after my team? Why? Is there an excuse for that? What did they do? Her team has stood by her side and talked shit about me, and I've not talked about them. So how does that make it okay? It don't. It don't make it okay. Oh, and then Angela deleted a bunch of shit.
Okay, honey. You got me exhausted.
It's just there's no way around
Did
her
you
being a
see
good person.
that somebody outed a daily news article outed that supposedly Watts is talking to Nicole Kessinger because that, of course, fucking Jowls jumped all over it and put it out there, but I was one of the first ones in her chat to be like, oh, is this the one that Critical K just released a statement from Nicole Kessinger and said that all this is false? And this is that guy that raped the 13-year-old girl, isn't it?
And no, I did not make the first shot. Nope. Did not. I had her on my panel, tried to be good to her. And then from there, every day, 3 to 4 times a day, live. And my team kept coming to me about it. That is exactly why I took down our team chat, because it's not good for nobody. It's not good for your mental health. And then here's where she sent me those photos, of Natasha.
And who sent you those photos?
That's Voice for the Voiceless. I can see you, Brittany, Greg. But I mean, if you're going to be rude and lie, then you'll just continue to get blocked.
Well, what happens to people when they do lie? Everybody gets caught. Might not be right away,
that but
it will happen.
Apologize for the little things that I said, but I only talked about her, right? I didn't talk about her kids or her team or anyone else. She not only owes me an apology, which I could give a shit less, but she does need to apologize to the other people like you, like Chastity, like Tipsy's son, a bunch of people. I could give a shit less if she apologizes to me. That's fine. But what she done to them is not cool. And what she done to me ain't cool. I don't want her putting her shit in my mouth. That's disgusting.
Well, for any creator, encouraging negativity on anyone, everyone, whatever, back and forth is no good.
No.
Neither side, neither one to be continually bashing the other. It's just going to make it worse, like just what happened.
Tonight's live wasn't supposed to be anything about her. The other day's live wasn't supposed to have anything to do about her. It was supposed to be about Kim and Crafton, what they had done. And what happened at the very end, Angela had to come out with, and then and then it got me talking about it. But I take responsibility because I continue to talk with them. So.
Yeah,
but that
wasn't
with to me. The photo
creator. I've watched many different creators, and what they start out talking about and what they get sidetracked to is another thing, and it happens.
Here's where she did it. This is sexual assault. This is sexual harassment. I mean, hey, Robbie, like what they done, like that's a beautiful person there. But, she's not supposed to assume anyone's gender. She's not supposed to say that she's going to rent anyone a dildo or make anyone put her shit in their mouth. That's not cool. So there's the photo. Let me find you the video of it. It's sick. It's fucking sick.
I agree. None of that is okay.
No, it's not.
I think all the pictures that you put up there really wasn't okay. Whatever Natasha did in her pictures, bad pictures, not just regular pictures, but
her photos were
that's not okay if we're picking on somebody else. If you're just showing pictures to be funny and mess around, fine. But if you're doing it to hurt somebody, no, that's wrong.
The way I see it, she thinks that it's okay to do shit to everyone else, but as soon as someone says something back, it's, oh, shit. She needs to grow up. She needs to leave people alone. If she doesn't want anyone to say anything about her, she needs to keep her fucking mouth shut. I know that's her whole gimmick, is running her mouth all the time. And that's just like with Kim and Crafton. They talk so bad about her, it's ridiculous. But who really knows what Kim and Crafton have planned? I mean, I don't know who they're going to screw over next. Maybe it's her. And who's to say that she don't deserve it? Hey, Robbie. But this live was supposed in about crime scene search. I come in here and I'm ambushed by all this shit. So of course I wanted to address it. But what she has done, the level of bullying they have went to, the lies, that's just like the text messages, right, that I shared. You can tell they deleted all this shit and then they just put all my stuff in there to make it look terrible. And that's like Heather, for example, her ass has really just went too far. In fact, I think it's time to let the courts know that she went against the no contact order. Because, see, I never called the cops to go to her house. Not once, not twice. But they knew it was her the second time, too, because she called once before. So, I will only take responsibility for what I'm responsible for. You're not going to get me to say sorry for something I didn't do. If I done it, I'm sorry. If I didn't, I'm not. It's that simple. All right, Robbie, we love you. But anyway,
Robbie.
I'm going to be doing an actual live. I want to talk about crime scene search. I want to talk about cases and what's been going on. And I'll probably do that on my members only on my big channel. And it'll be members only. That way, all this drama can't come in. And if they do, I'll still block them. I really don't care.
And that's an excellent idea.
Yep.
Best for you.
Hey, Luann, Robbie says, hey, how are you?
Hey, Robbie, I'm good. Rocking the house down, Robbie. Can I do all those twists and turns that you do? I want to do a somersault on my bed, man.
I love you, Luann. You're always full of life and wisdom.
Well, I think I'm
just remember what we've talked about.
I will. I do. Everything you say stays with me, as everyone else and what they say stays with me.
Remember that a lot of these people, a lot of them are trolls, multiple accounts commenting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no joke. Seriously. I witnessed it before all this happened to me. They have plenty of accounts. And then you even told me about, who saying that he was going to hurt me and had 15 accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta overlook it. These people have nothing better to do than sit behind their keyboard and bully people that don't deserve it. Yeah. So I'm just really thankful for people like Robbie. And what has Dixie got to do with this? Dixie left me alone a long time ago. And Dixie got done.
I know nothing about Dixie, and I don't want to even go there.
Why did you email Dixie and try to get her to? I've never emailed Dixie. I've never emailed Natasha. That's like someone told me she was reading an email. That was not from me. I've not talked to Natasha ever outside of YouTube. I had her on my panel. I talked to her in comments, and then I had her on here tonight for a very short amount of time. Other than that, I've not spoken with them. Dixie, a long time ago, I had let her up on panel. That's the only time I ever actually spoke to her. So
I'm gonna leave your panel, hon, and I love you.
Love you too.
And it'll still be in my
phone. It's going to be okay. It's going to be better after tomorrow.
I hope so.
Well, after you have so much evidence, the courts have they can't hesitate to act on your behalf once you have so much evidence. I was told by Molly Golightly to keep everything, to report everything and record everything. That's what I've done.
Well, that's very true.
Some things are not meant for YouTube. Some things are not meant for Facebook groups. Some things are meant for the fucking law.
Yeah.
When people go too far.
Yeah. Back with my ex, who I didn't marry, but he's my second son's father. I had like 4 notebooks full of shit. I documented everything. Everything. And I didn't need to use it, but it was good to have at the time.
Right.
And if someday, he still likes to harass me. 27 years ago, he leaves me psycho messages. And I'm like, wait a minute, hello. You remember we're not dating anymore? He still acts like we're dating. I'm like, are you kidding me?
You told me that before.
Yes,
so
I did. Like, what a freaking... Yes, he's still doing that. I mean, after I said that, he's still doing it. and he'll leave me a message. I can't get a hold of Bradley. It's like, well, Bradley's 24 years old. He's not 5.
Right.
You know, God bless you. Okay, well, I can't go on with that. So, but yeah, he's a crazy lunatic, and he won't leave my life. And I blocked him, and somehow he still sneaks back in.
Well, I love you, Louie, and I wish the best for you. But we'll see what happens. As far as my content, though, no one that wants to come and talk about her anymore, like, just don't. We, like tonight, for example, it wasn't meant for this. The other night, I didn't want to do a live. I don't feel the need because I didn't do these things, right? So, just another one of those fuck with me things. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll be live on Mysterious Case Files. It's members only. We're going to talk about crime scene search and how officers and those involved searched the Chris Watts case, and then also the Christian Androcchio case. And we have all of those files. I have the entire file for both cases. So I'm excited for that. And Tiffany should be there again. But if not, we'll get the show started whenever. So I love you, Luann. Thank you. I know that you just want good. I know that you want to watch all the creators you like in peace. And I'm sorry that it's been like this. Hopefully before long it'll go back to that. And no, I never see. No, I've not. So, but if you people want to
love you, take care, sweetheart.
You too, baby. Toodles.
Bye.